Welcome to California. So we are crossing the state line between Nevada and California. Agricultural inspection station. East side of Sierra Nevada. Pretty impressive view. Bodie, left turn, road open. So this is my goal for now. I want to visit the ghost
Take
town.
the next left onto California 270 East.
Okay, what do they say?
Continue for 13 miles.
Pavement ends in 10 miles. No services available in Bodie. Fees collected $8. And a shepherd. Yeah, I guess this is the only thing you can do here if you are a rancher. And here again they blend very nicely into the color of the grass. And yeah, that was a good sign. No kidding. 3 miles of this. We will climb up even more. State park boundary. Do not enter when closed. And this is it ahead of us, I guess. What else can that be? Okay, so I bought the ticket and I see there is a parking lot over there. So what do we have here? Bodie. Gold was discovered here in 1859 by W.S. Bodie, after whom the town was named. Once the most thriving metropolis of the Mono County, Bodie's mines produced gold valued at more than $100 million. Tough as nails, the bad man from Bodie still carries his guns and Bowie knife down through the pages of Western history. Well, what can I say? It was a tough town. California Registered Historical Landmark number 341. This is Bodie, or rather what remains of Bodie. Today, only about 5% of the buildings remain from the town's 1877 to 1881 heyday, most having fallen victim to time, fire, and the elements. Designated a California State Park in 1962, it is now preserved in a state of arrested decay. This means that buildings' roofs, windows, and foundations are repaired and stabilized, not restored. Following the 1849 gold rush, mining declined along the western slope of the Sierra Nevada. Prospectors, ever hungry for the next big strike, crossed the Sierra Nevada to prospect the eastern slopes. W.S. Bodie from New York discovered gold here in 1859. He died months later in a blizzard, never seeing the town that honors him. Bodie's bones were rediscovered in 1879 and then misplaced after burial. His final resting place is now thought to be somewhere on the hill above the cemetery. The town's name came to be spelled Bodie. Mining in the district progressed at a slow pace until about 1875, when a mine collapsed and revealed a rich body of gold ore. Word spread fast, and Bodie's boomtown days began. While period accounts estimated Bodie's population as high as 8,000, and later writers claimed 10,000 people, census records do not reflect these high numbers. Bodie's peak population probably ranged from 7,000 to 8,000, which is still, in my opinion, very high number when you look at what you see today. Uh, it just uh, it just unimaginable that thousands of people lived and worked here high in the mountains, basically in desert or semi-desert. During 1877-1881, Bodie's mining district included 30 different mines and 9 stamp mills. Along with miners and merchants, Bodie attracted, as you can imagine, a rougher element who gave the town a reputation for bad men and wild times. There were more than 60 saloons, prostitutes, cribs, and opium dens in Chinatown. Yes, they even had a Chinatown here. However, the boom years were over quickly, and as unsuccessful mines began closing, the town started declining. The population dropped quickly and continued to dwindle into the 1900s. Mining actually continued until 1942. The family of Bodie's last major landowner, James S. Kane, hired caretakers to watch over the town and protect it from looters and vandals. In 1962, California State Parks purchased the town to preserve the historic buildings and artifacts. When you visit Bodie today, you will experience slices from the town's different time periods. You will see houses that were built in the 1870s, the Standard Mill from the late 1890s, schoolhouses, one last remaining church, and so on. Some buildings were named accordingly to past functions, others for the people who lived there, whether the first, the last, or most notable. And you can walk around, you can peek into some houses, you can see how it looked like when people lived there, but it is no ordinary museum with things arranged. Everything's basically left as when people left. So it's kind of quite interesting for people who like to visit the old West, quote unquote, because that's one of the best preserved ghost towns in the in the west of the United States. And there are actually several ghost towns in the west of the US, and they are all associated with the gold rush, basically, or most of them. Once the word spread, the people came, gold prospectors and the people who lived off gold prospectors, and the towns boomed. And then when the gold basically was no longer to be found, the towns ceased to exist. That's what I think, or that's why I think there are no such ghost towns in the eastern half of the United States, because the towns there were not based on finding gold or precious metals, but on commerce and on agriculture mostly, and that kind of tends to survive much better than looking for gold. Before us is the Standard Consolidated Mining Company's stamp mill. The Standard was the most successful of 30 mining companies operating in the Bodie mining district. Heavy iron rods known as stamps broke up quartz rock containing gold and silver. Mercury and later cyanide was used to separate the metals from the crushed rock. The Standard Mine, located on the hill above, was first known as the Bunker Hill. A mine collapse in 1875 revealed a rich ore vein and started the rush to Bodie. The mine was renamed the Standard in 1877 and yielded more than $18 million worth of gold over 38 years. This mill was built in 1899 after an 1898 fire destroyed the original building. I think you would like it if you would come here, at least I did. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye. See you next time.